Hi, my name is Brooke Lipman,
And I'm Dr. Deb Whitman,
and this is Wine Together.
a podcast where we drink a little wine and have a chat.
So sit back, relax, and get that corkscrew ready. Da, 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 da.
First, Brooke,
So,
it's a little different. Can't clink glasses in Zoom.
yeah.
Doesn't sound as good. Okay.
This week we'll be talking about shopping in different countries.
Yes, I think being back here, I'm in a lot of trouble because I'm comfortable with the stores, and
Yeah.
so I just shopping is kind of a bad habit, I guess you might say.
Yeah.
You
I
went
haven't
shopping yesterday, right?
Yeah. I got some new things. I mean something I desperately needed.
Okay, okay. Did you get anything you didn't need that you just kind of
I got a
wanted?
tank top. I didn't
Oh,
technically need a tank top.
no, you definitely did not need another tank top.
But it's bright yellow. I really like the bright yellow, so.
Okay. Well, I assume it's just for working out for right now because it's about to get cold there.
Yeah, it is about to get cold. It
In
started
fact,
today.
this week. Yeah.
Well, today. It started today.
Okay.
Yesterday it was 27 and 27 Celsius, which is like what, almost 80
Yeah,
in
it is 80. Yeah.
yeah. And so I mean, but today it rained all day and I think it barely got above 20 Celsius. So,
Mm.
mm, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed I was looking at your temperature and my temperature today when I was trying to figure out it kind of feels cold. Yeah, it's going to be cold all day. I didn't know what to put on
Yeah.
because, of course, I had to go shopping.
Well, I did
Um,
my today. I'm wearing track pants and just a regular t-shirt because I was like, I mean, it's Sunday. I was doing laundry.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I found a Kohl's that's not too horribly far away. I mean, you know, your dad had said, "Oh, Fayetteville's just right around the corner from you,"
Yeah.
and it is.
Yeah.
It took me less than 30 minutes to get to Kohl's, which is in. This is not good, not good,
Yeah.
not good. But I did need some tops because for some reason, I thought I packed tops for work,
Uh-huh.
and I got here and I didn't have any tops. So your dad bought me a couple of shirts
Yeah.
when he was here. And
Mhm.
then, I picked up a couple at Walmart, but after you wash them,
Mhm.
they're a one time wear if you buy something from Walmart. So I washed them well, no, not everything, but these particular tops were.
Oh,
And,
okay.
plus also I just bought sleeveless tops and a sweater, like a cardigan sweater to wear at work. And so now it is starting to get cooler. And so I went and got some long sleeve, nice work
Mhm.
shirts. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I did get, shirts and
Yeah.
a bag and
Mhm.
slippers and a couple of shirts for your dad that I'm going to borrow until I see him again for the weekend. Yeah. So, yeah, a couple of things, but yeah, every kind of shopping is different here because
Yeah.
to me, it's just so convenient to overconsume here.
Mhm.
And it has been my whole life as I've always overconsumed. And so that's the hard thing about being back here because, you
Mhm.
know, I mean, if I do come back to Switzerland,
Mhm.
how am I going to bring all this stuff back? And
Yeah.
then also, I don't have a place to store it there. I mean, because I have enough clothes there.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, I wish I had paid closer attention when I was packing.
Mhm.
But, also, kind of,
Mhm.
I'm a little LLB crazy and, you know,
Oh, yeah.
good excuses that, oh, it's getting colder and I didn't bring my pullovers.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
which is just an excuse. I mean, it really, really is. Honestly, I mean, I kind of wish you could come visit because I'd love for you to see this farm. And just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing,
Mhm.
But, well, what about your shopping trip yesterday? I mean, you got some things you needed, you got something just kind of extra.
Mhm.
What about dad? What did he get?
what did he get? He got some of the tape for his bike.
I
Because
was gonna say, was it for his bike?
it was really cheap at Jumbo. We actually had to we were looking for cheesecloth because we're making our own wine.
Yes.
Grapes that we picked. And so we actually had to buy like one of those bags in the craft section that you're supposed to decorate and
Hmm.
cut it off because we couldn't find anything. And we were like, we
That's
might as
okay.
well do this. It wasn't super expensive.
Yeah.
So we did that.
So like a burlap bag? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like it's
Okay.
made of cheesecloth.
Is it? I thought it was made out of burlap.
I'm pretty sure they're very similar. Burlap is
They are
thicker.
similar. They are,
Actually,
yeah, burlap's thicker.
the squares. This one is like the thin um brown one.
Yeah, I thought that was burlap.
Burlap is
Maybe I
thicker.
don't know what I'm talking about. I mean,
Um,
again, I'm repeating things that I learned as a child.
mhm.
I may have learned incorrectly because I always thought cheesecloth was the white that kind of looks like what you do cross stitch on. I thought that was cheesecloth.
No, it's the thing that you do embroidery on. Like that's what it looks
Embroidery.
like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about. The bag was made of that.
Really? That's kind of cool.
Well, that's why it's in the craft section because you're supposed to embroider it.
Oh, that's kind of okay. Yeah, that's really. Now I
You know,
want you to get one of those bags for me and make me something cool.
I have half of the bag left.
No, 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 no. So I could actually use it. I want you to
Yeah.
embroider something pretty,
I mean, they're
like
very
a
like
snowman.
I know I have my girls' night out glass.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Um, but what else did we? I think that might have been it. I mean, we went out to lunch yesterday, which was nice.
Where
So
did you go to lunch?
we went to the panini place.
Oh, did you? Okay, well that's that's fun.
We just went to the Flammkuchen place, but then I was like, I actually really want a panini right now. So we
Okay,
did.
well y'all could do flam cooking another time. It's
Yeah.
always gonna be there. He's always,
Oh
he's gonna
yeah.
be there for you.
Yeah. Um, but I don't think we really got that much because we went to Manor to look for the cheesecloth and I was like, oh, like I need a new sports bra because mine were falling down. I guess I've been wearing the wrong size for like a couple months though, because that's how long it's been a problem. And so like I didn't even think about the fact that like my band size is 34, which is
Yeah,
extra uh and so I've been buying small because that's the size shirt I wear and I
yeah,
didn't think that my sports bra should probably be a size smaller.
yeah. Maybe, yeah. Sorry, but you got it straightened out now. You got that all figured
Yeah,
out.
I have one that fits me. I mean, the others like fit, but it's because the ones that were just like straps
Mm-hmm.
are falling down. And it was
Yeah,
like when I was doing jumping jacks and stuff that I was
yeah,
mainly so
yeah,
yeah. And if I want to get into running,
yeah.
that's
I know. That's another thing about here is I'd have to drive somewhere to go for a walk.
oh
This is
yeah,
like the most ridiculous thing in America or
yeah,
the United States of America. I mean, you have to drive to exercise. It just is so weird to me. Um,
yeah. It's very strange
and
because like
I'm so used to. I feel so out of shape. I feel
mhm.
like I probably couldn't walk 5K.
Every day.
What's that?
Have you been doing your workout every day?
Yeah, I do my workouts, but that's still not my cardio, and it's still not as well. It's a little bit cardio, but it's not as far as like being able to. That endurance is important, and
Yeah.
I can't get it. I mean, I walk
Mhm.
back and forth between the two buildings at school, and
Mhm.
that's nowhere near enough because I only do that like
Mhm.
4 times a day, maybe 5 times a day
Yeah.
at the most, and it's not far. It's like, I mean, you could throw a ball from one building to the next, so it's really not far. So it's really kind of frustrating, but
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I really, really don't know what to do because
Yeah.
I don't feel safe hiking here by myself like I do there.
Yeah. Mhm.
And it's a big farm, but I mean, I'm not gonna get that much of a walk around here. Then I'd have to walk it like 10 times to maybe
Yeah.
get 3 kilometers,
Yeah.
and then I feel weird walking around the property 10 times. So
Mhm.
it's just it's just weird. I mean, I don't know. It's just a bizarre thing. I mean, the
It's
way things are
really
set up here. I don't know if it's just North Carolina because I haven't lived.
No, I mean it's a lot of the US is it's kind of tough to like go anywhere, like to go hiking unless yeah, no, because even in Massachusetts, when a couple of us went hiking, we had to drive to a park to go hiking.
Yeah. And I think that
Mhm.
when I haven't gotten used to, I can walk out my door and easily get a 10-kilometer walk if I wanted it. I could get
Mhm.
those three big hills where I'm at least getting up and down, but
Mhm.
between the three times going up and down that hill, I could easily get almost 300 meters in elevation gain.
Mhm.
And I'm not getting any elevation gain because I am in a very flat area and the roads are so narrow. There's no sidewalks. So I can't walk along the road
Yeah.
because they don't even, like where I'm at there, the roads, the grass is not even mowed. So
Mhm.
like I would be in bugs
Yeah.
and ants and stuff if I tried to walk in the grass.
Mhm.
It's a little frustrating. And I don't know what to do. So I cried myself to sleep last
Um,
night thinking about it because I was like, I gotta find a way to exercise more. I just gotta do that. I mean, and shopping is just not gonna do it. I mean, I can exercise a little bit while I'm shopping. But even that, I mean, even that, like the store I went to today, it was just that store. And it's a
yeah.
huge parking lot. Like I could have walked around the parking lot. But, I wasn't even going in between stores to get steps between stores.
Mhm.
But, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I know that this is just a temporary moment in my life.
Mhm.
And I got to think of it that way. It's almost like when you were going those every semester you'd leave. I tried to remind myself it's just temporary. She'll be right back. But but it just it feels so permanent right this moment in my life
Yeah.
because I feel
Mhm.
like the my services are needed
Yeah.
here. Um, but but I gotta quit shopping. It's so funny because I have already learned the routes to the stores without GPS, which is so bad. It's so bad. But uh, yeah,
Mhm.
it is. I'm wondering if I'm still here at Christmas. I kind of wonder about the shopping then, because I kind of remember the mad dashes and Christmas shopping after Thanksgiving here in the U.S. I remember those days. And now I kind of went shopping yesterday. Let me tell you, mm,
Mhm.
with your aunt Angie. Now let me tell you, that's somebody who can shop.
Yeah.
She is a shopper, but
Mhm.
she's making these crafts now and having these. She's selling at these craft shows. And
Mhm.
so she makes different size candles. She makes some of them with wood wicks, some with the normal waxy thread
Yeah.
wicks, and the aprons and table runners. And I mean, she's got some really cute stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
she's got some great molds that she's using for her candles. And I mean, I kind of went shopping at her table yesterday. So she said, "I feel kind of bad you're spending all your money here at my table." I said, "There's other people don't have stuff I want." I said, "You don't understand. I am a candle person. I like decor. I love decor." And
Yeah.
it's so funny because she had given me a table runner. She said, "I
Mhm.
feel kind of bad that I'm giving you this one, but it's spring, and so I know I won't be selling it at the
Mhm.
markets." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, it's okay." And I did love it. I loved it. But then yesterday I had to get one that's more the decor's more for this time of year.
Yeah.
So I did get one yesterday, a table runner yesterday, and it's like this orange and brown flannel. It's so LL Bean looking that I just I was like I loved. I said you did this on purpose. I said I know you made this for me, and she just smiled. I said my favorite colors is flannel. It's flannel. I said, and yeah, I love LL Bean, and she just laughed. She said, "Well,
Mhm.
just I'm glad you like it."
Yeah.
But she has another one that I want to buy from her for summer because
Yeah.
Dad likes that white tablecloth with the dark blue placemats for summer in the
Yeah.
apartment in Switzerland. And this one has it's a white background with navy blue anchors.
Yeah.
and a little bit of red in it. And I thought, oh my God, that's so perfect for our summer table setting in
Mhm.
Switzerland. So I told her, I said, I definitely want to get that one eventually. So she's got another craft fair. I know for sure October 12th. And she's got another one that I can't help her with because it's on a Friday. But
Yeah.
there's one October 12th, and it's so funny because I was already planning to be in Lexington because my classmates that I graduated high school from, we have a special seating section. They're separating us from the rest of the crowd, I guess, at the homecoming game
Oh,
at my
that's
high
fun.
school. Yeah, so they have us. We have special seating that night, and so we're going to that, and so that'll be kind of fun for
It's
our like 40th reunion.
okay.
Cause I missed the one because they had one on the same day you graduated from college,
Yeah.
and I missed that one, and now I feel terrible because they're like, oh well, you could come to this one, and so I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm glad that they asked if we
Yeah.
could do something at the game, so it was
Mhm.
very nice. They said they'd recognize us and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's kind of exciting. I was kind of really hoping your dad would be able to go with me to the reunion thing because you
Yeah.
know I'm not comfortable going without him.
Yeah.
Just, but it'll be okay. I got some girlfriends that I've been kind of in touch with. And
Mhm.
that'll be fun. Maybe we'll
Mhm.
go shopping. I'm sure that we will actually because
Yeah.
it's kind of that was I don't you and I do like to shop. You know
I mean, like,
we don't care. We just go. We like to be in the stores. It's so funny. But when we were living here,
mhm.
boy, we could not get enough of Target.
I know I love Target.
I, I just, I mean, I buy journals. I know I buy journals and bags and shoes. Well, shoes is it's just okay. I could just make a list of everything I buy, but but yeah, Target was, I could always find a new journal when I went to Target. I mean,
Mhm.
and now unfortunately Kohl's has some journals. I didn't buy one. You're gonna be so proud of me. I did not because they were like $15, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Mhm, not used to paying that for a journal." you know. So, so I did not, but I looked at them. I thought it was kind of nice, But yeah, that was funny. What about It's so funny because I have to teach this one kid
Mhm.
like about shopping. And actually, he's starting that project tomorrow,
Okay.
and we're talking necessity shopping.
Yeah.
So, and as he's done like sort of I've made him do a grocery list before, but
Mhm.
this time I'm actually taking in like ads from the actual stores.
Okay.
And he has to actually make a list. He's going to be given $25. And then somebody from the main office is going to come get him one day and actually take him to the store.
Oh, nice.
And he can see this produce there and see what he could cook for himself in the microwave, that kind of stuff. Because we got to teach him to cook, and he's not actually allowed in the kitchen. So,
Mhm.
but we got to teach some things like that. We got to,
Yeah.
get people ready for life
Mhm.
outside. And
Mhm.
so shopping is kind of, one of those things that I, I obviously didn't learn the proper way. I mean, I was really good about when y'all were kids. I was really good about making the menus, so you knew
Mhm.
ahead of time, and it helped me make my list.
Yeah.
So I think it's and I was mostly pretty decent about sticking to the list,
Mhm.
going to a grocery store.
Mhm.
But it's funny because I don't think about making a list when I say, oh, I just need 3 tops. I don't
Yeah.
think about making that list. I just go to the store and then I buy much more than three
Yeah.
tops, right? So I think that's kind of. But see, I
Mhm.
don't. I don't have that issue there. I mean, well, there's that one store,
Mhm.
the sports outlet. Oh, you and I get in so much trouble there because you and I both like to go to that store. We always find something we think we need there, and so you didn't go there yesterday when you went out.
No.
Okay,
Which I probably should have. I probably need to.
I love that store.
Because they have usually have stuff like on sale.
Yeah, and it's actually good stuff. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's the higher end stuff.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
not. I mean, honestly, this sportswear I've bought there
Yeah.
has lasted. It all the years. I mean,
Yeah.
Some of it, well, the shoes don't, obviously. I wear my shoes out like crazy. But,
Mhm.
uh, we could get everything there. We get tops,
Yeah.
we get shorts, we get pants, jackets. Oh, you got the vest last time. Yes, soon time you get to wear that.
No. Well, I mean, last time I went, I got the shoes, but you wanna know what's so funny about that? So when we went to Manor, I wanted to look at the sneakers because I'm gonna need some new Nikes in a probably in a couple months. Um, and so you know the purple shoes I got from the sporting goods store that were
Yeah.
20 bucks?
Uh-huh.
I
Love
saw
those shoes.
exact ones in a different color for 100 francs at Manor. Exact same shoes.
No. Oh my goodness. Do you remember one time I bought a necklace at the blackout store and it was like on clearance for $5. And then we went to Manor and saw it for 25. The exact same necklace.
It's
And so
crazy.
you did with the shoes also. Manor must
Yeah.
just buy stuff cheap and sell it expensive.
Yeah. It
Oh
was
my goodness. That's crazy.
because like the shoes that I bought, they were the last one of those shoes and they were in my size. And I was like, that's crazy because I can never find like good shoes in my size.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found this because I really do love them. They're beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
with you saying they're
But I couldn't
comfortable, you walk
not
home. You walk home from school, right?
look home. Yeah. I
Or
haven't been
class. I shouldn't say school.
whatever it's um but I haven't been able to wear them though because I had this gigantic blister on one of my pinky toes. So I've had to wear like my regular sneakers and like wrap up the
Was
blister.
it from the new shoes?
No. It was
Okay.
from my the white shoes.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. And it's still bothering you. Do you have the blister pads? You could go shopping for those.
There was one left, but it was for the bottom of your foot. So like when I
Oh,
took
yeah.
it off, I pulled the blister off.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt when I pulled it off, thank God, because it like pulled the top of the skin off.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt. It just was really annoying.
Yeah.
You had to clean up all the water from the inside of the blister.
I don't want to talk about that. That's not something we agreed to talk about. It's not.
Sorry.
And it makes my wine taste bad. So
It's
we're not
funny.
talking about
It's funny because
that.
it's not much.
Oh, do you hear my chickens?
There's a fly in here that's been making
I
noise.
have one out here too, so it's kind of. You probably see me wave at them. But do you hear the birds?
Hmm.
They're right here. They're talking to one of the horses who is chewing his hay. He was
Oh,
so funny. He was getting his laps this morning. I was like, I should come out there and run with you. He
you
was just
should ride the horses.
yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, yeah, no, I'm sure I'm not allowed to do that. but they're just it's such a beautiful place. It really is peaceful.
Hmm.
And I think last night was the first Saturday night I've spent here without your dad. Cause like all the other Saturday nights I've
Yeah.
been gone
Hmm.
somewhere every weekend. And so and which I did go somewhere yesterday, but I actually came back yesterday too. And Angie was trying to get me to
Hmm.
stay, but I said, no, I want to do this thing with Brooke and I don't want to have to leave early in the morning. And
Hmm.
I'm glad I didn't because I had this morning to kind of get some grocery shopping done, so I don't have to do that.
Maybe we'll have to have Angie on and we'll do mocktails or something.
Yeah, we could probably do that. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, we could do that. Yeah, one weekend when I'm staying there.
Mhm.
Uh, oh, well, I mean, I don't want to do it from the craft fair, obviously, October 12th, because, we'll
Mhm.
be busy selling. It was so funny. I had to get my salesperson mojo on yesterday instead of my shopping mojo because trying to sell some candles and
Yeah.
we did okay. It's
Mhm.
the sun came out and
Right.
she doesn't have a tent yet,
Oh.
so we had to leave early because the candles were melting and some of them actually did melt. Like we had to like put them away so that But yeah, it was so funny. It was hilarious because she had just walked away because she was going to go shopping at the fair. She said, "Oh, that somebody's got some headbands I want to go get for Macy." And so
Mhm.
um, she goes shopping, and the sun was beating down. I was like, "I think those things are melted."
Oh,
They were like these little decorations, wax decorations you could put in your candles,
yeah.
and they were melted to the tablecloth. So I had to scoop them up with like a receipt or something because I didn't have anything I could scoop them up with. And
Yeah.
of course, when I was first, the green ones, they were just gone. There was no saving those, but I was able to save the yellow and the pink ones. But
Yeah.
I thought it was really cute. I mean, who would have thought you want decor in your candles? But
Yeah.
you know, she thought of that, and so it's just really cute. And
Mhm.
they actually melt down with your, and so it's kind of cute. I mean, they look pretty at first, and then now I
Mhm.
did get some that I'm going to use as decor, and but I told Jeff, I said, like after Thanksgiving, these pumpkin candles are going to get burned. I said, because I burn my candles. I don't save my
Yeah.
candles. The only candle I've ever saved, and that's so funny, was one that uh, Grandma Littman gave me, a Nutcracker candle.
Mhm.
And and the only reason I haven't burned it is because it's broken, and so it wouldn't burn properly. So I just saved it for decor. And
I
plus,
have
you like the
can
nutcrackers.
I have a bunch of candles that I got for Christmas last year that I still haven't burned. But it's because they're not in like a thing. They're just candles separately and I
Yeah,
need to get them. I also
yeah.
don't have a place to put my candles to burn them.
Hey, right there where you're sitting, look up to your uh left. There's some glass cylinders. You could use one of those glass
Um,
cylinders. Yep.
hmm
I don't mind if you use those. They're actually from a candle store, so they
I
should
just
be
don't have a place to put the candles to burn them.
okay.
Also, they're
But if they're
Christmas.
in the glass cylinder, you should be okay. Because
Christmas time.
what's that?
I have to wait till Christmas time because they're Christmas candles.
Oh, okay. Okay, well you can do that. I'll hope to be there for
Mhm.
a little bit.
Yeah.
you know, we'll just see.
Mhm.
But yeah, you
Mhm.
know, I feel kind of bad because I've made promises that
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, there's one kid that kind of promised I'd be here for May,
Oh,
so it's just been kind of tough. I'm having a tough time.
mhm.
But you know what relieves that tough time?
Mhm.
Tell me.
Oh my gosh. Shopping.
Unfortunately, it does. But yeah, uh, I hope I have my. You know what? I don't have my grocery shopping finished because I didn't get my vegetables. I got fruit this morning. I bought
Yeah.
oranges, watermelon. Like they had some watermelon slices and 4 slices, so that'll get me through most of the week.
Had any
And
watermelon this summer.
sorry, go to Alima real quick before it's too late, and
Well,
get
it's
a small
already.
one. They had some small ones there.
Oh, well, yeah, but I can't cut the watermelon.
Oh well, Dad's okay at cutting it. He could do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
I mean, a whole bunch of carrots because we've been eating carrots like crazy. Like they're so good,
yeah,
and these are just so good.
they're
I
sweet there. I mean, they're sweet.
I mean,
I
I wouldn't
thought.
even really say it's that. I mean, I just really love carrots, so but but
I've been taking carrots, cucumbers, and pepper slices
mhm,
with a piece of fruit to
yeah.
with my lunch.
Mhm,
But I forgot to get my cucumber, and my carrots
yeah.
this morning. So, but there was a lot of people in the produce, and I was like, I kind of panicked,
Oh yeah.
and because they were shifting the groceries around, like they were trying to redo the space, and I was like, why don't y'all do this at night when there's like no customers? Why do you do this during the day?
Well, they do that
It was
here
my thought.
during the day and
It
all
just
that.
drives me crazy. It's just like,
Yeah.
because there were a lot of people in there, and then of course I noticed that, the all the lights were off around the beer and the wine. And I
Yeah.
was like, I wonder why they hadn't turned those lights on yet. And I was gonna go down and then I
Same.
looked it up. I looked it up. I was like, can you buy wine and beer on Sunday mornings in North Carolina?
And
So I
sometimes
looked it up and that's what they told me.
buy any alcohol on Sundays at all.
In Massachusetts?
No, in I said in some parts of North Carolina.
Oh, well, I think that used to be the case, but now, in fact, it used to be what I was reading was it was until noon. You had to wait till noon to buy it,
Yeah.
but they changed it for brunch. So
Okay.
they changed the law to 10 o'clock so that you could get a mimosa at brunch.
Yeah. And
So
also like the liquor stores because it's all run by the government.
yeah,
Like the
they're
liquor
closed
stores.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
I did ride by one and it was closed. So I was like,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. It is.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's differences in, you know, it's funny because um you know, there. You're in such a good area that you could get on a train. Now, I haven't taken you to West Side yet, so I want you to get out there if you can. Because to
Okay.
me, it's like a little toy American mall. I mean, it's like set up like American
Yeah.
mall, but it's real small, you know.
Mhm.
So it's not like what we're used to, you know, the places that we have been. Like, it's not like Solothurn, where we just got stores in the old part of town, and which are just great. I love shopping there. But
Mhm.
Goy Park, you know, that's kind of, and you've been there. I mean, the time we went last summer with Dad, the three of us went.
Yeah.
Um, they were setting up a big space that was supposed to be a Manor discount store. And you've been back since then, but you didn't go into that part that was Manor discount.
We only went to like one part and then
Okay.
that
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's not a shopper. You know, he doesn't like to shop.
we
I
went
mean,
to
he
the
does okay. When we're on vacation, he doesn't mind shopping. But like during, you know, like when he's not on vacation, it's just nice thing. But
yeah.
absolutely on vacation, he will go shopping, and
Mhm.
he seems to enjoy it. So it's kind of funny. But you know,
He's a vacation Todd.
yeah, vacation dad. Exactly.
I know.
Yeah,
I was when I got both the Mbappe and the Bellingham kit, I was like, oh, I didn't think I was gonna get both.
yeah. That was a nice. Yeah. Well, it was
Oh,
funny because they were. Well, it was $5 cheaper to get two, right?
really? Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And so they were like 35 or two for 60 or something like that. Or 10, so it would be $10 cheaper getting two.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "You're not gonna get the Mbappe? I can't say his name, Mbappe. I can't say it." So, and he was like, "No, just this one." And then he thought about it for like, I don't know, maybe 3 seconds, not long at all. He's, yeah, maybe we should. And he goes around to the other side of the kiosk and grabs it. And I was like, okay, good. I felt better, you know. I mean, because I really was like feeling a lot of, I was feeling a lot of pressure that particular shopping trip. And I don't know why. It just felt weird. But
Okay.
you know, there was some things I wanted, and I thought, oh, I shouldn't get them. But then after that, I was like, oh well, he's buying her two shirts. I'm gonna get some stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wore my Mbappe shirt on Friday.
Okay, cool. So, so yeah, but you don't. So you have one for each day of the weekends, but you don't have like four, so that you can have 2 weekends in a row of different shirts.
No, not yet. I mean, I have the other one that's not like a team kit.
You know, when I was shopping this morning for groceries, I saw
Yeah.
chips that had Messi's picture on them, and they were called taco chips or something like that. And I thought, huh,
He's,
where's he from? So,
he's from Argentina,
maybe
right?
they make tacos there. I don't know. But anyway, it's a bright green bag and a bright yellow writing. And I thought, oh, ooh,
I'm
that
pretty
got
sure
my attention. And this big picture of him, his face on the bag. I thought that's
I'm
kind of
pretty sure
funny.
tacos are just Texaco, Texas,
Oh,
Mexico,
okay. Okay. That's funny. Yep.
Tex-Mex, Mexico,
Okay.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's funny. But no, I was saying to Dad that he needs to get a kit like
yeah.
with a actual team because he has like the one that for their little whenever they do their
Yeah. If
thing. It was
if
supposed
they
to
do.
be today, and then like two of the people went on vacation and no one said anything about it. And so it was kind of funny.
So so 100% knows he wasn't supposed to go today, and that's why
Yeah.
he planned the trip. Okay,
Yeah.
planned the
And
long
so,
ride.
but I mean, he,
He likes
um,
his bicycle kits, and I just think it's so, you know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't wear those clothes, but he's got
yeah.
more confidence than I do.
But yeah, no, he needs a one because we're starting the Football Friday segment.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's just been wearing like that for it. So
I love it. That's
I
cool.
don't need to get a young boys kit.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Young
Hey,
boys are.
when you go to get it, you can pick me up one of their journals.
I need to. I want to
Go
go and
shopping at their store. They have a cute little store, and they have a cute journal that I was like wanting to get. But
starting like they're opening a new one in 2025. They're planning to open a big one in 2025.
oh, cool.
Probably
Hey,
because they're in the Champions League this season.
yeah,
Uh,
but don't they have to stay there to justify the big new stadium?
I mean, it's not a stadium, it's just the store.
Oh, a bigger store. Yeah, good because their store is
And
tiny. It's tiny.
Yeah, and so they're planning like a bigger like store, but yeah, they have to get I think they'd have to get pretty far. But I don't know. I mean, there's a Switzerland game tonight at 8:45 I need to watch.
Oh, the
But
men?
yeah,
Oh, cool.
the Nations League is going on right now. There's no team uh games this week.
Okay.
And it's yeah, so they've got a couple more there's a couple more games for the like nations. And then next weekend, they're back to playing like regular club football, which is
Okay.
gonna be interesting. It's gonna be so exciting.
That's good. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what else to say unless you got something else you want to tell me. I
I
want to
mean, we
know.
could kind of talk about grocery shopping. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, it's so different there, right? I mean, one thing I find the same is that the produce is right at the front of the store, and that's with every grocery store
Yeah,
here
nice.
also.
But the thing about is like at Coop, the or the produce section is so small that like if I
It's
need produce,
small.
I walk past it and then I'm like, wait, I need to get produce.
Always have to go back. But and it's funny because you have to weigh your own produce in Swiss.
Yeah,
You don't
I think
they don't do that at the cash register.
more to do it myself.
What's that?
I trust more to do it myself.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm glad that that's kind of the way it is. It's so funny. Um, I told the kids about 100 our first time at go.
Get bananas the other day.
100. I was like, oh my God, what is he saying? What
I
is he
literally thought about that when I was getting bananas the other day.
saying? It's so funny. That was quite an experience. But the stores are small there. So I do love that part, that they're
I do
small.
when you're shopping on a Saturday or a week evening, like
Yeah.
evening week,
Mm.
and then people like
We're
don't
yeah.
because the people here don't understand spatial awareness.
Absolutely. No, no, no.
So
It's not a thing there. It's not a thing.
did I tell you about when I went to use the bathroom at the street food festival?
No.
Okay, so the
Oh,
bathrooms are like really tiny. Like I'm not joking, this much space between the sink and the stalls. And
whew.
this lady at the sink, and I was trying to get to the stall because she had literally just walked out of that stall. And her butt was like right in front of the stall. And I was like, on Shootagon, I had to ask her 3 times to move. And she was like, oh, like she was completely surprised that she was in the way. I was like, what the heck? It
Yeah.
was crazy. And then like when I was leaving, like getting to go to the sink, because I had to go to the sink on the other side, like on the side closest to like leaving the door, because I was at the stall closest to the back or to
Yeah.
the other side. And so I had to go around this other lady. And then there was one lady who was like trying to get in the way. And I was like, what are you doing? You gotta let me go first and you go behind me to get to the stall. That's how it works. Like,
It's
what are you doing? You don't walk between the sink and the person going to the sink. You
no.
walk behind. I don't. Is this not common sense?
No, it's not. I tell you what,
And the funny
it's
thing is,
not. It's just not.
the first lady was like a younger woman, and the second lady was an older woman. So it's not just
It's not
like
age
a
related.
generation, it's everyone that's doing it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
It's okay. Oh, we were still talking about grocery stores because I like the smallness of them there. I
Mhm.
like I like how fresh, most of the produce
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
Um I don't know. I mean, I do feel healthier
Mhm. Mhm.
because of
It's
the way we shop there.
it's definitely much easier to buy alcohol here.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's like it's so taboo here. It's hilarious. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. That people, that particular place where this craft fair was,
Yeah.
it's right across from Whitley Field. I know you know where that's at.
I think I do,
So
yeah.
we lots of people, lots of people that I knew from high school, kind of came by and now they know Angie's there in Lexington, but they were like, I thought you didn't live here. I was like, well, technically I don't. I still, my family's in Switzerland, but
Mhm.
and so I still got family here, and you
Yeah.
know, so but I didn't dare say I'm working here,
Yeah.
and so I didn't want people to think I was back. And
Mhm.
but some of the girls that came by, I was just so shocked because that's how I mean, I still have a long ways to go to be healthier. I,
Yeah.
you know, I got to get my blood pressure and cholesterol under control. But just the difference in you know, there's such a difference in how I feel with the things that we eat there.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I mean, the chips, it just drives me crazy when I go down. I try to like avoid. I like here. I'm real good because I don't eat that stuff anymore. It's so funny. So I'm only shopping on the perimeter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really only. I go all the way to the back of the store for my almond milk,
Yeah.
and then I'm at the produce and at the deli,
Hmm.
and it's really or in alcohol. Those are the aisles I shop on, and so yeah, there's so many chips here,
I know
like
so many.
flavors, so many different kinds of chips. And there you have, like when we first moved there, there were two flavors of chips, paprika and natural. Now they're coming up with some new flavors, but they still don't put so many out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like yesterday when we went to Cope also, or not Cope, Migros
Yeah.
also, and like they were out of the creme fraiche chips. I
Oh no. I
don't
do love those.
get- I also like the rosemary chips, like, and I made a joke about not the paprika chips.
Oh no, you have to eat those because you miss me. And you know I love the paprika. Lazo always brings me paprika chips. It's so
I
funny. I love
can't
them.
I can't eat potato chips. Like
Yeah.
they make me sick. Like the ones here, for whatever reason, were making me like really sick. And I wasn't even eating that many, like
Yeah.
maybe a handful in like a week. And it was still like making me sick. But the funny thing is I'll eat like one or two in the US. Like I was pretty good about not eating potato chips. The corn
Yeah.
chips were the problem. It was the
Yeah,
Doritos.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I kind of have, yeah. I,
Oh, like
I, I'm finding that. Oh, I forgot how much I like these.
Doritos are so
I
good.
just eat them. I mean, like,
Mhm.
I'll even eat the plain ones. Like, oh my God, they're so good. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's the salt, but anyway, yeah.
It's
So I'm trying to avoid the chip aisle. I'm just saying when I go shopping, I,
told you how at the grad party, yeah, at one of my professors' house, how one of the other professors brought these like Cuban chips, like
oh
Cuban
yeah,
sandwich, and they were so good. And I was like, oh my God, it's such a good thing I'm leaving in a
the
week because
salt.
I would get so many of those. Like it would have been
Yeah.
so
See, I would have loved it because I bet there's a good salt flavor on them. That.
they taste like pickles.
Oh yeah.
No joke, it
So.
was so good. But yeah, like I can't eat the chips, but today I had like toast with butter and jam. And it was so good. And I was like, I couldn't do this in the US because I couldn't eat the bread without getting sick.
Yeah, I do have I had to put my bread in the freezer this week so that it didn't go bad because
Yeah, because you
it's
can get
lasting
like,
like a whole week. I mean 2 weeks. Bread
yeah,
because it's just me.
yeah. And you can't get the half loaves there. Like we get the
Mm-mm,
half
no. Yeah, exactly. And
loaves.
so I'm having it. So what I did yesterday before I left, I put everything in the freezer and so I did take some bread out today because I made eggs because I could
Yeah,
buy fresh eggs on the farm here. And so
yeah.
I had eggs. I did
And
have two
you
eggs
do
this
eggs
morning with
on
the
toast
toast.
like I do?
What's that?
You do the eggs on toast like I do?
Yeah, yeah,
Harry?
yeah. I did the eggs on toast today. And because your dad bought me this griddle before he left. And so
Mhm.
I didn't even have to turn the little oven on. So that was kind of nice. But so
Mhm.
yeah, I got the griddle out and I made some eggs and toast and
Mhm.
it was so good. I thought, oh, I can't do this every morning, but when I'm here on the weekends,
Yeah.
and I
But,
think I'm planning to be here next week. I don't think I have any plans to go anywhere.
oh, you're not going to Ren's? You're not gonna go see Ren's?
No, no, because Ren is not still not going to be able to walk, and so he wants to go to the pumpkin patch when I go next time. So he's going to try to get laundry done this week,
Okay.
and so in a couple weeks when I go, um, we'll do laundry and then go to pumpkin patch because he wants to go to pumpkin patch.
Mhm.
So, um, but yeah, so I think I'm going to try to stay here next weekend because I
Yeah.
was planning to stay here this weekend and then,
Yeah, no, the portions of everything there too, like everything you have to buy it in such big portions.
yeah, and this is not even bulk. Like you can buy in bulk, but you don't even like just the normal portion.
Like the eggs here, you can even buy just like six. I mean, I think you can buy just six
Well,
eggs
you
in the
can
US,
buy 6 eggs, yeah, but you
but
could go to the market and buy 2 eggs if you go to the
yeah,
Wednesday market.
like here and Saturday market, I
That's
forgot
what I'm
about
saying. If you
eating
go to
out
the
on
market, you can buy just 1 egg if you wanted.
Saturday. And I mean, like we do genuinely go through like there's 15 eggs in
Yeah,
the here, and we do go through that in like a week and a half. So it's not like they're going bad, but
yeah.
But yeah, like with the bread, I mean, recently we've had to go from half a loaf to going up to a loaf, which next time I buy bread, I'm probably gonna go up to a whole loaf because I just got the half loaf. Like when you guys weren't here, I was just buying the half loaf.
Hmm.
We needed to buy it once or maybe twice. And then like because it was just me.
Yeah,
And then but like now, um, we're gonna have to buy the full loaf just because I eat bread every morning and I might start eating toast if I get hungry, like
yeah.
snack.
Yeah, I love my toast with butter and jam.
What is that strawberry jam? Because it was so good. The French one, I had that today, and it was
Okay,
so good. The Bon Marie.
I'm pretty sure I get that at Coke.
Yeah, I've seen it at. It was
Okay,
so good.
it is so good. It is
Oh my
so good. It's got
And
big strawberries in it.
yeah, it's got like a sharpness too. It's not that
Oh yeah,
it's not sweet because it's strawberry jam, but it
it's
had like a
good.
tanginess, and it was so
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so what do you have there? I mean, you have was there any raspberry still there, or you just got just the strawberry? Are you sure you're not eating the raspberry? Because the raspberry has a tangy. It's so good.
Framboise, it's French for strawberry, right?
Oh yeah, it is. That is. Yes, never mind.
Seriously? Framboise, French for strawberry.
I think so.
Yeah. Because
All right.
I think it's called Air Baron.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Ed Baron
I'm
is
wrong.
which
I could be
Ed
wrong.
Baron. Ed Baron is strawberry.
Himbeer is raspberry.
Him
I
beer.
could I could be wrong. I could have misread it
Okay.
and I could
It is
have
so good. I love the raspberry jam there. It's so so good.
is
Because
framboise
again,
confused. I thought framboise was strawberry, but
maybe it's raspberry. I
I'm
don't
very
remember. I just remember bois.
I can't remember which of the German one was because I just saw like the baron at the end.
Yeah. Um.
Um, Strawberry in French. No, strawberry's fraise. Framboise must be raspberry.
Okay. Okay.
So then, yes, I had raspberry. That was really
It's
good.
good.
Yeah,
It's really
framboise
good.
raspberry.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that's a
but
good
yeah,
one.
it's really, really good. It tasted
Yeah.
like strawberry jam. Maybe I tricked myself into thinking it was strawberry
Yeah,
jam.
maybe,
Instead
but it's really it's delicious. I
of,
love the raspberry one. But I mean, because you can always finish that up and then get a strawberry because the
especially because
strawberry is really really good there.
that like 2 pieces of it is a good snack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
eat a yogurt for dinner. Like when you know those Twix yogurts that they have where you put the Twix pieces in it.
Yeah, yummy.
I got one for yesterday and then I got one for today.
Okay,
So
all right. So
really
you'll
good.
have to go shopping tomorrow because
I gotta get more
uh
bread.
and soap refill.
Yes, I gotta get the soap refill
I'm sorry
because
that I forgot that. So
that's also really harder, but it's easier to carry back because it's in the little
yeah, that's what I love about shopping there. I can go every other day if I have to, every day because it's
I know
right there. I mean,
exactly.
we
Well,
got
it's
really good stores right there. I mean, even in
and
the rain, I'd walk.
they're on my way back from class too. In
Okay.
Zouk. And the Cope in Zouk feels really nice because you can buy your liquor like in the store without having to ask for it.
That's kind of nice. Yeah,
But
that's
Jim
really nice. But you have
yeah.
to carry it back. And Zuffa's a little bit further to there and
Yeah,
there.
I know. But I mean, if you were to take the cart, but I mean, I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I saw that gin that you told me to look for, and it's so expensive. I was gonna buy it, and I was like, oh, it's like
Which one? Roku?
no, 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 no. The other one, the
The
special,
botanist?
yeah, the botanist one that it was like a
It's so
special flavor
good.
or whatever.
It's so good.
And I was gonna buy it, and then it was like 42 francs, and I was like,
Yeah. Uh, you can make your gin because I've got the juniper berries there, and there's
yeah.
some cool glass bottles if you want to try it before I
And
get
that
there.
also takes about 6 months, right? Because the wine's gonna
I
take
don't
us about.
remember. I don't remember the wine. I know. I think wine will
It's
take
been
longer.
9 months.
I think the gin might just be. It might just be a few days. I don't know. You have to look it up.
I thought it was 6 months. I don't know.
Well, I don't remember. I
Okay,
honestly don't
we need
remember.
more gin anyway. We only have like one shot in the bottle left.
Oh no! But you still have Roku there. You have the Roku gin there, right?
Yeah, and we had gin and tonics the other day because we went out for a beer on Friday.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like leaving, so we only had one beer, and I was like, "Oh, let's make some gin and tonics." And then, because
Yeah,
we had that,
he likes to have a cocktail with you on the weekend. I
one-
love it. I'm glad y'all are having fun.
yeah,
You know, I miss you
we,
guys, but this is just a moment in our life. I promise.
you know,
It's just a
it'll be
moment.
back, and then you can help us with football Friday when you're here.
Yeah, because y'all can teach me because I know nothing.
I know
Except that you use your foot.
we
That's
do
what
not.
I know. Don't use your hands.
We clearly do not know very much. We had to look up, like we were talking about the Nations League, and we had to look up so much about it, like
That's okay.
everything about it. But it
No,
was really cool. It was really fun to do that. I'm hoping like
yeah.
one day we'll actually have like football players on.
You never know. You
I
just
was
never know.
telling my friend that I want to have Jude Bellingham on.
Well, of course you do.
He has a really nice voice too. It's like very smooth. Also, you know who is also from the same area that Jude Bellingham is from? Jack Grealish. He plays for Manchester City,
Yep.
and he also just played for England the other day. And he has really nice calves.
Okay.
You would like, I think you would like how he plays.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I do. I don't enjoy the fake injury crap. It's just like grow up. You're adult men. Come on.
They need to get a foul.
No, they don't. They need to play the game. It's much more fun to watch them play the game.
Yeah.
And so that's what I love that about the Euro Cup. There wasn't a lot of that. And
Yeah.
so I did appreciate that. And honestly, the referees were
There's
not
like
gonna put up
less
with it.
of it in like the clubs typically, like from what I noticed.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Well,
got off topic there,
it's
so
okay. You can fix it. But thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the conversation.
we'll be back next week with a new bottle of wine and a new topic. In the meantime, if you want to join the conversation, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Wine Together Pod.